My name is ᴄᴟɪᴜ, aka The Relentless Boss. I felt compelled to make this video because Black women, we really do deserve more. It's just amazing to me how less prevalent studies specifically on Black women in menopause are. And in order for women, Black women, to get the menopause care and wellness we deserve, a lot more needs to be done. When it comes to inclusive research, workplace support, inclusive policy making, and raising awareness in Black communities that it's okay to talk about menopause. Black women need more when it comes to menopause. The SWAN study, which is one of the most well-known research done specifically on women's health and menopause and how it affects women's health, was done in 1994. SWAN meaning Study on Women's Health Across the Nation. Over 3,000 women were studied, their health and how they responded to the menopause transition. And of that 3,000, 935 Black women were also studied. The study found that Black women may start menopause earlier than white women and other ethnic backgrounds. We may have more intense and prolonged symptoms. And it was also found that Black women may also not get the medical assistance they needed. During the study, they found that Black women had a higher risk of cardiovascular health issues, more risk for depression and psychological issues, more diabetes, more metabolic syndrome, more severe vasomotor symptoms like hot flushes and night sweats, poorer sleep, and poorer health overall. Because of healthcare disparities, these Black women were unable to access healthcare. There was a percentage of their white counterparts who took their own lives as a result of the symptoms they experienced with menopause, whilst the Black women suffered in silence. The question of why Black women start earlier in menopause, why Black women experience more severe symptoms and for longer, has not yet been answered. Even experts do not know the answer.
It's harder on Black women and Hispanic women.
Why?
We don't know, but there are some differences related to race and ethnicity. And usually, Black and Hispanic women may experience more severe symptoms of menopause, which is something that we should really talk about because there's hardly any research done on this. And it's completely unfair, you know.
What can we do to get answers? Black women deserve the answers to these questions. Black women deserve more. More inclusive research is needed, specifically to look at why Black women are starting menopause earlier, experiencing more severe symptoms for a more prolonged period. The findings from such research is going to go a long way to helping Black women to get viable solutions for these symptoms so that they can thrive through this inevitable life transition. Addressing healthcare disparities is going to contribute hugely to Black women getting the healthcare they deserve. Better medical training is needed for medical practitioners so that they're aware of the nuances in menopause symptoms that Black women experience. More workplaces should open up the conversation about menopause, educating themselves and educating their workforce to be aware of the nuances and the differences in how menopause is experienced by each and every woman. Every woman is different, and that should be acknowledged. In the workplace, policies can be written to help support Black women better. The psychological impact of menopause on Black women needs to be spoken about more and needs to be acknowledged. Black women deserve more. Black women deserve for this conversation to be highlighted. To our Black communities, let's have these conversations. Open, transparent conversations about menopause. Menopause is a naturally occurring transition in every woman's life who is blessed enough to grow older. Let's break the stigma and the taboo of talking about menopause. Menopause is not an illness, it's not a disease. Menopause is happening to real women and impacting them on all levels of their lives. Mothers, grandmothers, aunties, cousins. Let's talk about menopause and how it's impacting our lives. Let's no longer suffer in silence. Let's no longer whisper menopause. Let's no longer be afraid to mention the M word. Let's no longer associate menopause with being an old lady. Let's no longer hide menopause under the carpet. Black women deserve more. This video today is from one Black woman to another. I give myself permission to talk about menopause and how it affects me as a Black woman and how it affects you as a Black woman. Give yourself permission to talk about menopause, to talk about how it's impacting your life, to talk about the psychological symptoms, the mental health issues, the physical symptoms, and how it's impacting every area of your life, your family, your career, your business, your ministry, and your life. And for some of you, even your faith. If this video resonated with you on any level at all, let me know in the comments. And remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Click the notification bell so that you will see more videos like this as they come up. I'll see you in the next video.